Hello there. This is how to deal with your doubts as a writer in 5 minutes or less. Got my timer going. Let's get into this. So you are watching this. You're generally in one of two categories. You have not yet been paid for your screenwriting, and you have doubts about whether you have what it takes. Or number two, you have been paid for your screenwriting, and you're afraid that maybe you've lost it, or you have doubts about getting to your next level as a screenwriter. So if that sounds like you, this clip is intended for you to give you a little bit of help and context based on who I am. So if you don't know who I am, I'm a Hollywood screenwriter. I've written over 40 scripts, sold about a dozen. I've also wrote and directed 2 indie features, and I absolutely love writing. I love writing, and I love coaching writers as much as I love coaching my audience through my stories. To me, it comes from the same calling in me. I've got some thoughts about life, and I express them through stories to serve the audience, and I express them through coaching to serve fellow writers. I love it. So let's talk about the 3 points that are that I think might give you some context about dealing with your doubts. Number one, know that it's totally normal. So I've been at the game for 30 years or so. I had doubts when I first started as a teenager making movies with my friends. I had doubts in film school. I had doubts on the set of movies that I've made. I have doubts working professionally. I have doubts working on spec material. Yeah, totally normal. And every single writer I've coached has them. Every single colleague I have that are working writer, they have them. And if you look at interviews of your favorite writers, they'll share it too, that it's part of it. The difference is between amateurs and professionals is the professionals recognize the doubts in some way and let them flow through, and then they just keep going forward. So that's really important for you to focus on. So know that it's normal, and know that you have to develop your own ability to sort of recognize and let go. And so for me personally, I still have doubts, but I see them very clearly and they pass by very quickly. And sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm just in flow state. Actually, most of the time I'm in flow state. And then the doubts come back. I'm like, really? You're coming back? And then I let them go. So that's number one. Number two, when you notice, sometimes you won't even notice the doubt. You'll notice yourself procrastinating, doing something. You're like, do I really need to do this task? I thought I was going to be writing right now, or I thought I was going to be reaching out to a producer right now or something. So when you notice yourself procrastinating, or there's maybe tension in your stomach, or whatever it is that you realize there might be some sort of doubt going on, slow down. Just slow things down, because it's almost like in that Matrix, when you can slow down, you can see things coming. So whether you slow down by taking a walk, or talking about it with a friend, or talking to yourself about it, or journaling, these are all different ways of really managing. You have 50,000 thoughts every day. So when we slow down how we're processing our thoughts, it allows us to see opportunities and make sense of it, and realize that these doubts are just thoughts and not helping us with our goal of getting to the next level. Third point about dealing with your doubts is look at the evidence in your life, because the doubt will be something like, I'm not good enough, I can't handle this, it's moving too slowly, that sort of thing. If you slow down and you start looking at that, you go, well, is that true that I'm not good enough? Well, I've already written these other things, or I've already been fascinated with movies for a long time. You just, like, if you lean into the self-evidence of you being awesome already, and how other people that are in your situation end up writing scripts or making deals or whatever. So that should help. That's what I got. That's 4.5 minutes. If you found this helpful, or you just want to be part of the conversation, leave a comment. Talk about one specific doubt that you've faced and how you tried to overcome it, or actually did overcome it, because it'll be helpful. It'll be fun for you to speak to it and really celebrate yourself. Or if you're stuck with a doubt, ask a question about that. Maybe I can help you with a tool to get it done. All right. That's 5 minutes right now. Lots of love.